All right, so Frank ain't coming. We got a family thing, and Shauna stuck on the plane with everybody.
Who's everybody?
Ray Curry, Laura Dickinson, Dave Paycheck. They're all going down to the financial conference in New Orleans.
Right, what happened? The weather?
Yeah, their plane got delayed or whatever.
Okay.
So everybody plane is delayed.
Yeah. So, Brother Linnell, will you kick us off?
Good evening, everyone. I pray all is well. Let us go to the throne together and we bow our heads. Heavenly Father, we are thankful that you have blessed us to see this day. We are thankful, Father, that we are all here together once again, whether in reality or in faith. Father, let us continue to join our faith together for the actions of our cause. We ask that your blessings be upon our organization and that you will help us to succeed in it. In all that we do, let the works of our hands be pleasing unto thy sight. We thank you, dear Heavenly Father, and we ask that if there's anyone sick among us in our families or connected with our organization, we ask that you will heal, fill, and deliver, and give safe travel and grace to all those who are headed in other directions right now. We thank you, Father, for all this in thy bountiful name. We pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, my brother.
Amen.
Yeah, we got, you should have got minutes.
Motion to accept the minutes as received.
Support.
Minutes.
There's a motion to accept the minutes as received. Probably second. Any discussion under the motion about the minutes?
Yeah, I didn't see any minutes. Can you put them in the chat or link in the chat?
They were emailed.
I know, but I looked back for my email. I didn't see them. Where they come from you or?
They
Common
came
Ground?
from
Shauna.
Yeah, it came from Common
All
Ground.
right, that's probably why I didn't see them. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's on my, go ahead.
I already had to pull it up, so I'm about to drop it in there. Guess it'll drop in there.
Yeah, Cassie, your name the second or third on the list.
The last minutes I got from Shauna was from February 20th.
Wow.
Hmm,
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
I got them.
I got them.
You said my name was second or third on the list.
Yeah, you are there. Skip, Joanna, and then Kathy.
Okay. Well, I don't know what I'm talking about, but okay.
Yeah, I tried to copy paste and it wouldn't let me paste them into the chat.
Unless you got the wrong email.
Somebody forward them to me? I don't know which email you're using. Let me see.
All right, I'll forward them to you right now.
Oh, thank you. No, I don't have them.
I just did, Kathy.
All
I put
right.
them in the chat.
All right.
They're in the chat.
That's my only question. You can move forward.
All righty. All in favor of the motion to accept the minutes as presented, as received, signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. All righty, motion carried. Thank you very much. All right, now where did my hold up. So I guess next thing would be my report, but I really don't have a report because we didn't have the opportunity to meet with Eastern as of yet. And other than that, I just want to thank everybody for the job well done. I think it's more important that we follow up on what we did as a committee. I think that's more important than a few words of praise. So actually, that's all I have. Frank is not here, and so I know we're not having a financial report. So I need a motion.
Motion to table.
Support.
Motion to table the financial report. Property second. Any other discussion under that? Seeing none. Okay, all in favor of said motion signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. All right, motion carried. Thank you very much. I guess we don't have very many of our committees. I guess we do. Media, Dana's here. What's the name? Do you want to report out on anything as it relates to, as far as media as it report as it relates to the conference, that and the food, because that was part of your jurisdiction.
Good evening, everyone. No updates. Sam reached out to me and he's trying to connect me with his daughter so we can improve our social media output for next year. So no updates on the food or anything like that. I heard the comments and concerns moving forward for next year, what they would like to see improved. That's all I got.
Oh, okay. Tony?
Dana, did you get a copy or did we, what did we do to get a copy of the conference so we can get it, cut it, and make media out of it?
You said, what was that? What did we do to get what?
Well, did we get the recordings from the media team that was there so we could get it and cut it and make promotional?
Yeah, I've been working on my problem is that those files are so huge that I've been having difficulty getting them out of Google Drive, because the first one for Thursday is only an hour long, but it's like 24 gigs, and you just can't download 24 gigs, so.
But we do have them.
Yeah, have access to, the whole conference, everything in general sessions, yeah.
You probably will have to put it on a drive or a stick and then just pass it off to whoever's going to cut it.
But you gotta get it first, and that's what I'm saying. So I can chop it up. That's not the problem. The problem is getting the footage off the web and put it onto a computer. I can't put it on a stick. I can't do anything with it.
Bill, I've downloaded Thursday and Friday. I did Friday and Saturday. So I can send those to you.
Okay. Yeah, I was having difficulty.
They are very long.
Yeah, they are very long. And I don't know if it's a Mac thing, but you use a Windows, and so maybe, I don't know. I probably should have tried it on my Windows computer that I rarely use. So, but I need to get it to my Mac so I can use the iMovie to make adjustments to that. Chop it up.
Well, is Dana going to get it? Is Dana going to be the one to?
I mean, I can help when I can, so we'll get together.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
All right, sounds good. I just want to make sure we captured it.
It's going to be a collective thing, so
yeah.
Not worried about
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's just about getting access to it the whole 9 years. I've been trying everything, and I think my Mac is just not cooperating right now. So. Yeah, because I know I talked to Dave, and he was just like, it took him forever and a day just to upload it. So if they had put it up on like a Dropbox, I could have got it down quicker.
And Phil, is it a way we can store it in the cloud and then just have access to parts of it from the cloud? Is that doable?
Once I get access to it, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll be able to have full access anytime, because actually we can put it up on a YouTube channel. Then we'll always have it, but I want to add it because it doesn't make any sense to put in all that filler time that where nothing's really going on, so you want to take all that stuff out of there first, so.
You want to make it look dynamic.
Yeah, that part.
Yes.
Yeah, so Corey's here, so Corey, you got any feedback as far as from the way from your position during the conference?
The feedback that I got was just to get the information out a little bit earlier, which I think we've got that taken care of since we moved the dates. And I wore my shirts to work, and you know, that's got a little bit of attention. So other than that, I think we're gonna be in good shape next time, because we got a lot of time to get the information out and hit up the locals that wasn't able to send people because they were doing other things the week before.
Okay. Who else was on the fundraising? Pam, you got any 2 cents you want to share? And Kathy, as far as fundraising?
Pam, go first.
Not particularly. I do want to make a suggestion. I thought it was good that we put the QR code in the booklet, but I think maybe from the podium, we let everybody take your phone out, scan this right now, because you tell them to do it, but not everyone did it. And I'm looking at for the number of people we had. I mean, granted, we had a lot of fundraisers going on at one time, but that one didn't do as well as it should have. Everything else, I think, really well. That's pretty much all I gotta say on fundraising. Unless some people have suggestions for upcoming fundraisers for us to have throughout the year. We're gonna have to do something. We don't want to wait till the last minute so that we're bogged down at the, 11th hour.
One thing I have to add to the fundraisers is that, number one, the vendors, I think, there was stressed at we talked about this at the debriefing meeting about supporting the vendors. But I know that was part of a problem with having so much going on, and vendors were divided among the 3 conferences and all. So next time, we'll have I'm sure we'll have a better number for vendors being present, but we have to support vendors. But all of us that are on this call and part of this committee, I'm very disappointed in the numbers, even the popcorn sale. The popcorn, I know I'm all popcorn now. My people don't want to look at me no more with popcorn right now. But there are so many of you that are on the call that maybe set up a store and didn't sell any popcorn, or sold very little bit. You don't have to put a whole lot of effort into it. But we could have made so much money, or much more money, even on that weekend. We didn't have to sell to just those that were at the conference. We could have reached out to our contacts outside of that, and that would have helped generate some more funding for us. I mean, it's an easy fundraiser. I told y'all it's the easiest fundraiser in the world, because all you got to do is share the information.
Absolutely.
But we didn't have the support from the committee. So we can't expect other people to buy from us if we're not doing it ourselves. So I was very disappointed in that. And then other than that, I don't know what else fundraisers. There was the alcohol. I don't know how much you made on that. I never heard that amount, but that seemed like a very good sale. But that was a whole lot of alcohol to be given away at a union conference. It was just, we got a bunch of alcoholics in this union, but it was just, it's a fundraiser, and it went over well. But it's just, just the alcohol, and we couldn't sell popcorn. But anyway. That's just my bit on the fundraiser.
Ike got his hand up.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, because I'm actually looking for that.
Just a suggestion on the site, maybe we can turn around and post the north and south shirts up there, and possibly this year's shirts if we don't intend on using them next year. But you can put them up on the site, and maybe people will still start to turn around and order those shirts, and that'll still contribute to the I can't think of it, but whatever fund if that was contributing to, that's something we still put it out there. Since we putting the website up, people looking at the pictures, it might entice them to still want to get a shirt, or even like I said, the North versus South shirt. Just another option out there to turn around and stimulate some more income to come in. That's all.
Yeah, Dana with his hands up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to piggyback a little bit off of what Ike said about the t-shirts. T-shirt sales went pretty decent. We found out where we needed more sizes of one particular size than others, but all in all, it went pretty well. People were pretty satisfied with them. So at least we did one good thing with them is not put a date on them so we can recycle them again for next year. I know we just sold a couple this week or whatever, so people are still talking about the conference and want something from the conference. So that's a good thing. So thanks to everybody that bought one or two or three. Really appreciated the support on that as well.
Yeah, I did, because I deposited the funds for the t-shirts and well, for everything, but the basket raffle, actually we had $992 in cash and $170 on Cash App. T-shirts, we had $1,160 in cash, $880 in Cash App, and then there was another, not totally sure how it was broken down yet, but it all hasn't hit, but it was another $1,075.14, and one check, and that was all for t-shirts. So we actually did pretty good on the t-shirts, so, and then of course we, popcorn, that was, like Kathy said, that was kind of sad. We only raked in $844, and we did better than that just previously, so we had $70 in donations. That was it as far as it related to the conference. Yeah. So other than that, I mean, we did good at the conference. It's just, we definitely should have did better than that on the popcorn, because we got some. But anyway, GP.
I'll take y'all liquor donations now since I won the last one, so I can I donated it back. So Willie, get my liquor, get my bottle.
Yeah.
So GP, you want to report on anything as far as it related from your position during the conference? We're doing it kind of like under the committee report, that type of thing, so.
Hey, my apology for getting on a little bit late. However, I think everything went very well. From the feedback that we received from participants as well as the instructors and, the staff or whatever, per the meeting that we had, the follow-up meeting. We've got some improvements to make, and certainly we'll be moving towards that. Also, Walter was supposed to plot out, the stuff that we jotted on the big paper. He was going to break it down. Is Walter on today?
Do not seem.
Okay. Anyway, so he said he would do that. He does have the paperwork, so we'll be able to review that at some point.
Walter at home still crying over Michigan State loss.
Yeah.
Is this the weekend he went to Jamaica?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
I think this is when he said he was going to miss.
Yeah, he's in Jamaica, honey.
That's
yeah,
great.
we need to get him to bring back some of that white Hennessy.
Probably ain't crying then.
Okay. Well, I guess that was I guess old business. We got any unfinished old business? Okay, seeing that. Okay, new business.
Yeah, let's get started on for next one.
All right, Dana, then Sam.
Just one suggestion moving forward about the debriefing. maybe we could do a daily debrief so we can make running changes and improvements as they come along instead of waiting for Sunday to bombard them all and can't make a change until the next conference. I think if we could be able to meet for maybe an hour, half an hour, whatever, after Thursday, Friday, and then if we see something, we can make a running change in the program and the schedule. And then, so that issue won't be for all 3 days of the conference or whatever that is. So that's just my suggestion.
Okay, Sam.
So today at church, I talked about the conference. I wrote as a worship associate, I get to write a reflection about the conference. And if it indulge me, I would love to share it with you all because also very inspiring in it. If you don't mind, there's an old African proverb: if you want to go fast, long, but if you want to go far, go to. I had the privilege to fly to Michigan for work and to visit friends and family. The Common Ground Education Foundation presented its inaugural African Americans in Union Leadership Conference in Ypsilanti, Michigan. And I'd like to thank our executive board for their creating a wonderful inaugural event inspired this grizzled old labor educator's hopes for the future of the trade union movement. I also got to spend time with my 9-year-old dad, who in the week before my visit had rushed to the emergency room on at least 2 occasions and was recently outfitted with a pacemaker. Then I drove over to Syracuse to spend time with Daryl and Dion, now my kindergartner, and got to spend some time with Devin, who turns 2 on March. Okay. What I gained from the trip about individualism, particularly, is that it is mythical, elusive, and created entirely from your perspective. Common Ground has an executive board of 30 people, all driven towards the same goal: the best worker education that can be provided for as many people as possible. And that, for me, this is an opportunity to hold as a mantra and to practice the honored African proverb: if you want to go fast, go alone, but if you want to go far, go together. That's the summation of it. And I just wanted to tell you that I have been tremendously inspired by this conference. I understand why I was on the board and a lot of stuff that was happening along the trajectory, but now it makes complete sense. As many people as possible in this kind of position as possible, so that we all own it. And I just want to thank you for giving me some inspiration. It wasn't necessary. However, I found it to be like was so grateful to get it. I was so grateful to get it. I would have done it without the inspiration, but I mean, you folks really, I was really, really, really impressed with this course. Thank you. And my daughter, like I said, I was telling Dana, my daughter works for Syracuse University in their media relations department, and I'm going to introduce Dana and Daryl. Daryl is a BMIU baby. And she said that she'd be willing to look over any of our stuff that we're using for promotion next year. And I'm just so eager to get started. I can't tell you. I really can't. All right. Enough for me.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Corey.
Yeah, along with Dana's suggestion to have like meetings so we can make rolling corrections, I also want to throw out there, we should also have a meeting daily to check in with the facilitators to make sure that they're all right, especially right before graduation, to give last minute tips so we can make that flow a little better.
All righty. Got any more anything under old business? Anything that we speak now, forever hold your peace?
We on new business. We on new business.
We on new business?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Any more new business? Other than I don't know, Sam. No, okay, you already spoke to that. All right, because you had sent me that
Start laying out the groundwork for speakers and all for next one.
Yeah. And then,
Sam
yeah,
had something else he wanted to say.
I got one more.
okay, go ahead.
Elise, Skip, and I were critical, pivotal in getting the academy up and going. And what I would like to do is I'd like to recruit a committee and like to maybe work on creating an academy. I feel like it's one of those things that with BMIU, it was always one of those things we kind of like left it as a childcare type situation, but I see it being much more. I see it being the same kind of opportunity we afforded folks at top of their careers from BMU to offer to our youth. You know, I want to see to learn some fiscal and financial literacy, some you know, maybe like getting trade experience so that they can end up like getting good jobs and them assume a lot of student loans, maybe get some people from like the community colleges to come out and talk about like any kind of trade programs they have, maybe like set up where like we can go over there to that union hall that we use for the cabaret and like have them like over there maybe cooking and doing some stuff together and like, you know, figuring out like we can invite their parents over there and like utilizing that union for more than just like a party place, instead of more like building it sort of this like something that we can like have kids come over there and like know that it's more to it than that. But got a whole wealth of ideas that I'm thinking about. I don't know exactly how the range should be broken out, but I would love to start a subcommittee on like, you know, getting that off the ground. My daughter Shannon, who's also another BMI baby, she said she would love to take part of it. And I think that, you know, it's one of those low hanging fruit of things that we can get going with our kids and, you know, them part of that summer family reunion type thing that we get next year.
Okay, Kathy. Sounds good.
So, I think I'm gonna open up a can of worms, but that's okay. I gotta get it off me. At the last meeting, our last meeting before the conference, when I made the comments about, what's his name? Cleo, I'm sorry, forgot his name. During the conference, I felt that Cleo was ignoring me. So I'm putting this out here because I'm being open and honest with you all, or being transparent. I felt that he was ignoring me. So I requested a meeting with Phil and GP and some of the others, Corey, to be a part of this meeting because I felt that Cleo had gotten information from somebody else. It didn't get it directly from me of what I said in the meeting. So I had it on my heart to speak to him. So I want to have this meeting. So we had a meeting and we had an open and honest meeting. I hope it was open and honest with everybody. I told him what I said because I told him I wanted him to hear it from me. I didn't want it to be twisted from anybody else because it felt like he was going all around me throughout the conference. I finally said, it's ridiculous. So we had this meeting. And I told him what I said. I told him why I said what I said. And I still feel the same way today with him and everybody else that had to do, you know, went outside of our AAIU conference. The way that he did, it wasn't that they taught at the other conferences. So in that conversation, we learned that Cleo didn't know the whole story. And because he didn't know the whole story of why we are separated from University of Michigan and how we got to this part, this opens up that conversation that we need to have with even if it's among ourselves, so that we can let other people know that it's not about the individuals at U of M, you know, Ghana's and Tracy's and some of the other ones that led that conference. It's about U of M.
Yeah,
we got to be, you know, and I talked to Elise about this. We all talked to Elise about stuff, right? So Elise, being my big sister, we had this conversation, and we, you know, she agreed with us that it's time for us to be open and honest with the people, so they would have the whole story instead of making it look like. And as it went off at the meeting, that the last meeting that we had, talking about how we need to be friends with the other people. It's not about the friendship, it's about the business. And we need to do something. I don't know however you all want to handle it, but we need to talk about how we got to this point and understand that, you know, and I know that some of you are saying that we, you know, need to support them and they need to support us. All that is well and good, but know why we're doing as AAIU, why we're doing this. And I said to Cleo, and I've said this to many others, I'm done with U of M. I know, and some of you all that's been on this call, was behind the scenes and seeing what was going on with what they were doing and how they were treating us. But for the majority of the people, all they know is we're having a good conference. You know, we're having these workshops that are beneficial to the people, but they don't know all the bullshit that Bill and them were doing behind the scenes and how they were taking our money, U of M and pimping UAW. We know that they were doing that. So we need to understand that, and at some point we need to let it out so that we won't have this opinion anymore. And so again, I'm done with being U of M. I'm done with BMIU, U of M. I'm moving on with BMI North and South because the people in the South are waiting and they're hurting for this information. And we all know how to do it. We got to show them how to do it. So with that, in AAU in the summer, I think we got the whole year covered with well, there's always room for more education. But we do AIU in June, we do BMIU North and South in February. You know, I don't know what's going to happen with U of M. They can do what they do, but Kathy won't be there. But we need to know why. You all need to understand and be honest about why you're not there. Either you're going to support what we're trying to do, or you know, you got to make a decision. But again, I just wanted to let you all know that's why I said that about Cleo, because it just was, to me, it wasn't right. I thought that he was on with us for the same reason that we were all together. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I answer any questions if y'all got some comments, whatever. But I just wanted to be clear on what happened at the conference and what Kathy said, because I'm a big girl and I can handle it. And I tell y'all, anybody got something they want to know about what Kathy said, make sure you come and ask Kathy. So I went to him and told him what I said. So I'll let it go.
Okay. Pamela?
I was just wondering if there was a way that we could do like a young leaders segment, you know, just for maybe some, not kids. I don't want to exclude the babies, but I know we don't have the capacity to be able to watch them. I would like to do like a young adult forum, even if it was just for one day during the conference, just to bring them kind of out into the world of unionism and the world of work, which they're going to be entering soon. And I don't know how we would set that up, or if it's anything that anybody would be interested in doing.
Hey, Pam, are you thinking like people with lower seniority, like people with 1 to 5 years of seniority who are just getting their feet wet with unionism and have never been in the union before?
I'm actually thinking like young people, like 17, 18. College students.
Okay. Even better, because they're closer to working age and, you know, getting into the workforce, whether they be in the business or,
you know, because they're not being taught in school the things that they need to be able to survive in the real world. Even if we did like a few minutes of financial literacy, a few minutes of civic engagement, and then a few minutes of what to look for in the workforce and why there are unions and maybe the history of unions. That would take up the whole thing. But just some things that they need that I know they're not getting in school. Things that we were taught, they're not being taught. And I don't know if anybody would even be interested in that. I know they need it, but whether they come, I don't know. And we would have to make it very, very, very affordable, because parents normally will come. They probably don't have a lot. I'm thinking if we could just do something maybe for $50 or something. I don't know. I don't even want a lot of money from them. I want them to be imparted with this knowledge because they need it. Just something to think about.
Mm-hmm. GP.
How about we have a planning meeting, and you know, you can suggest that, and also you can lead that, Madam Pam. You know what I'm saying? We can have a young adult forum, and you can find out how you're going to attract folks, some young folks, to get there. How about that one?
That sounds like a plan.
All right now. All right.
So there were a couple things that were brought up to me. One was have some form of a veterans class, which I thought was a good idea. Between Damien mentioned it, and then also we had been dealing with Horace in down south, and he's willing to come north, and he's good at getting people's benefits and you know, and getting their disability raised, their veteran disability raised to a higher number. So that's something to consider. Skip said that he would, for a fundraiser, do a golf outing for us. So that would generate some more funds. That's something we would need. I have been approached more than one time that we should drop the male-female relationship and just have a relationship class. I guess to be more sensitive to everybody. Of course, you know, at the debrief, you know, Lisa made it clear that, you know, we should use her and anybody else's image that's going to help promote the conference, which I totally agree. That was mentioned to me before by other people that, you know, we should use the people that have been known to draw many to the conference, you know, use their face in the forefront, you know, as part of the advertisement. So that's something to consider. Of course, Sam had already mentioned bring back some form of the academy. And then there was another discussion about doing the youth, and that's kind of like what Pam has just alluded to. So I think a lot of the stuff that we're on track to do, I will say that I have already created a Zoom call for anytime we want to have a conference meeting, a conference planning meeting. So I have a Zoom link for that. So, you know, that would be wide open to, you know, the other Common Ground group, but of course the AAIU group, which that has almost like over 900 people in that group. So, but we need to get those people to not just be in there, but actually fill out the contact information. So, you know, we can start doing mailings and those type of things as well. So we kind of got to push for that, you know, so everybody's not on social media. And so if we can get them to share others' information, at least fill out that contact form, that would help immensely. So those were some of the things that were brought to my attention that, you know, we need to consider. Oh, then it was another, who said this? I think it was Sam. Maybe do a car show or something like that. And I'm just, you know, first thing came to my mind was Big Dog and Russell. Yeah, I think it was Sam. Yeah, Sam said it. You know, so if we did some kind of car show.
I'm thinking more than a car show, Phil.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that Saturday before our conference starts that Thursday, let's have a picnic. Common Ground Education Foundation presents a
cookout. We
reunion
don't do picnic
or whatever, a cookout and we invite the BMIU alumni, we invite the BMIU Academy, we invite the Summer School for Women, we invite RISE, we invite everybody. We invite them all. Our conference just happens to be that Thursday coming up, but give them all a little spot if they want to come out there and, like, you know, pitch their wares, you know, and it's free. If not low for people to bring their kids out there to a picnic with Union Face and the car show and the disc jockeys out there playing music just like for 3 hours or so, just to, like, you know, so that we ain't always looking to like not always looking to make something that's not affordable for families and stuff like that. So I was thinking that Saturday before is just a perfect opportunity for a promotional family picnic.
We had started talking about planning the Black Men Union alumni reunion, and then COVID hit, and, you know, we end up having to stop that. So we can, you know, kind of piggyback on that, and I have to find out at the hotel. We were, at that time, it was going to be at Southfield. Why are you laughing, Sam?
Because Willie is correct.
Willie put something on there, that's why.
Picnic out. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. You know what I mean, Willie, damn it.
He can't even cook.
Oh, you don't.
Who made the potato salad? Who made the potato salad?
We're looking at doing that at the Southfield Hotel at the Westin and Southfield. So I can look into that again.
Okay. So those are some excellent. So any other food for thought under the new business? Do we got any more new business?
Also, I know that we talked about,
Yeah, go ahead, Wayne.
I know that we talked about maybe that Friday doing a comedy show. Maybe when we find out where we're gonna be at, doing a strictly professional comedy show that Friday night. I know eBay has their thing on Saturday night, just to give them something to do. We put that on the table. Anybody thought for that?
That was good. You said it. You come up with the plan.
I can put it together. You know, I can definitely put together Supply Entertainment.
Yeah. Remember, it ain't gonna be no B's and H's.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta be.
No, they're not that ridiculous stuff they did before. That ain't happening.
Yeah, no
cancellations.
Yeah.
I
Get off
remember
the
that.
stage. They getting off the hook. They getting the hook. You know.
Get the hook.
I will do better.
All right. Work on that. You know, that's the adage. You say it, you do it. You know, so
He been working on that since Friday at the conference. Don't let him fool you.
all right.
And Wayne, I'll help you.
Okay.
I got a comedian.
So let me ask this other question real while we got this. You know, we had our, the CBTU, we had our camp chat, we had that event yesterday at that hall. And I was talking to Dana this morning. If that hall is available and we can keep the relationship with that hall, maybe we can do a fundraising event there for our conferences, as far as like maybe a mix and mingle for us, or I think they was crying for last night, karaoke. As long as we keep that, like I said, we keep that relationship with them over at that US 12. That's a union based bar, and I think so if we come there with something within the union status or something like that, they will give us the free reign within reason. Any thoughts? Phil?
I don't have a problem with that per se. I was just thinking about, we're talking about, coming from Ipsy, but it's going to be the summertime anyway. So I guess, but now we're talking about what day, you know what I'm saying? So
we talked about it
you already talking about doing something on Friday, and then we got to keep up. I
don't think it would be affiliated with the conference weekend because nobody can commute that far and come back. We talked about doing it as a fundraiser even prior to this conference. We just didn't have time. So now that we have time, maybe we could pick a month, like somewhere next April or something like that, and then just use it as a fundraiser for the conference. That would give us plenty of time to promote and then some money to use toward the conference.
I agree. And I think from what Dana was saying, there's a hall this opened up somewhere close near you, Phil, in Ipsy.
Oh, that's Men Like Us over on Michigan Ave. So you basically come right off the highway from the hotel, swoop right around you right there. So that's a good place. Plus, we probably wouldn't get kicked out at 1 o'clock or 12:30 either. It's not that far.
Yeah, it's closer than US 12.
So
if you're talking about doing it during the conference, that's all I was talking about. If you're talking about doing it during the conference, I think that would be too good, because that was part of the problem, when we were dealing with that bullshit at U of M, the damn everybody staying in Southfield, but they're going to Taylor to go to the damn cabaret. That shit just didn't make no sense, So anyway, but that's neither here nor there. But we got over a year to make it happen. So as far as that is concerned, so anything else new? Anything else new? Anything else new? Okay, good and welfare. I'm gonna start it out. Don't even try it when I'm mooting your ass. No, I just want y'all to pray for my oldest son. You know, he's in the military, and then he's in jeopardy of having to go over there and deal with Putin's bullshit. So, you know, so I'm not happy right now. You know, so I just want y'all to keep him in your prayers, and hopefully this should get straightened out. And
Absolutely.
and we you know, he ain't got to go over there, but you know, nobody's kid should, you know, should have to go over there for this
Right.
unnecessary, because this shit is totally unnecessary, you know. So anything else? Oh, Tony, you had any communicate with the Eastern as far as, because you know we need to finish that up.
No, they were on vacation. I had some back and forth with Julie about some people that haven't turned in their vouchers yet, but Beth was out of town. I could see us re-engaging probably next week to set up a meeting for the week after.
Oh, okay. All right, that will work with me now. So that cut down on the conflict of these Wednesdays for me too. Dana?
Did have, oh, I'm sorry. I was just gonna add, I had 3 certificates that I had to mail out to people.
I need an address for somebody. I got a certificate I need to mail to somebody. I didn't get a chance to turn it back in. She's from
Text
school.
me text me the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dana got his hand up.
Yeah. Dana?
Yeah, thanks. First off, I'd like to thank everybody that came out to our membership / 5th year anniversary yesterday, CBTU Canton chapter. I really appreciate the support. And along with that, we gained about 32 new members yesterday signed up, and they looking forward to getting involved and getting their feet wet. And then also on March 26th at Local 900, we got a food drive giveaway. So if anybody is available to come and help, we would appreciate that. If you could be at the local by 9:30, quarter to 10, we got about approximately 450 food boxes coming with some fresh produce and milk and stuff. So we're gonna have our hands full. So we could definitely use any support, or if you got any children that need volunteer hours, I would encourage you to bring them as well. So thank you.
Hey, Dana, y'all putting in the gas card in them boxes?
You probably be at work, so you just come right across the street when you get off.
That did not answer
Your
my
gas
question.
card, a free box, get you a box of food.
I say
You
gas
know
card.
better, Tim.
I say gas card. I say gas card. Yeah, that's
No, baby.
We make sure we got some low carb and gluten free stuff in one box just for you. Just get you there.
That's right.
Whatever. Kathy.
Oh, I don't have anything else.
Oh, okay. You look like you was fitting that.
No, I was thinking.
Oh, okay. All right. It's good and welfare. Any more good and welfare? If not, it's Willie time.
Motion to adjourn.
There is a motion to adjourn. I don't know. Was it second?
Second.
Oh, okay. There you go. Probably second. No discussion. All in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. All right. All
I
right.
love you people.
All right. See
Love
you
you
next
people.
month.
I love you too.
See you
I
next
love you
month.
people.
See you
Thanks
next
a
Good
lot.
everybody.
next month.
Thanks a lot.
See y'all. Bye.
All right, then, Mama Jean.
Good night.